Merry Christmas, guys! Zack here, and welcome back to the Exit the Game Advent Calendar unboxing. So, yeah, in the previous episode, I could not solve the puzzle at all and had to rely almost exclusively on the help book. I'm man enough to admit that. I just straight up couldn't figure it out, but it was a pretty cool setup for the puzzle, I'll admit that. So, essentially what I had to do is I had to find the Star of Bethlehem, which appears on the back of the Advent calendar in a demonstration of how the slider thing works, and then I had to use the baubles, the red baubles, to figure out what the code actually was so I could put it into the thing, which is a cool idea. I like that idea a lot. But yeah, in any case, that is essentially what we did yesterday. But in case, we're gonna get back into the story, and we're just gonna essentially just go through 6th of December. Are taken 7/8. Today is the 9th. Yes. Okay. Alright. So, if you thought that pretty stable couldn't be more rustic, you're in for a shock. You appear to be in the middle of a cave. Look thoughtfully at the massive rocks around you. Fortunately, some light penetrates through a small opening in the rock. It's just a crack, but enough to peer out into a thick snowdrift in front of the cave. Suddenly you sense movement. Is that a mammoth? It is indeed, and it's not alone. A whole herd is trudging through the snow out there. Well, in your head you thought about start spinning. You can't believe it, but you're not hallucinating. Obviously, you are not only traveling in space, but also in time. You have landed in the distant past, but how is that possible? I suppose we're about to find out. But in any case, the tremendous trumpet of a mammoth interrupts your thoughts. Right, you still have a job to do. Concentrate. The passage in front of you is narrow enough that neither you nor the one of the mammoths can get in or out. At least you're safe here, so you take a closer look around the cave. In front of you on the ground, there's a small bowl filled with a red berry mush, possibly some kind of permeable pigment. Further investigations reveal some stone tablets decorated with paintings. One of the walls also appears to be painted. Apparently someone who was here before you spent a lot of time observing the creatures outside. Not bad artwork at all. You wish you had that kind of talent. Odd that the color still looks so fresh, though. Open door 9. You will need... Oh. Okay, so it's exactly like what we did the other day. Okay, so we're going to take the page out. Carefully. Oh, that's not careful at all. Just ripped it around the... Oh, great. I broke it. This is exactly what I didn't want to do. I wanted to keep the pages somewhat nice, but if the game is designed around taking the pages out... Interesting. In any case, they want me to open door 9, and I marked that last time. So, 9 is... I did remember to mark 9, didn't I? Yes, okay. Oh, 9 swings out in a different way. Interesting. Oh. I got a lot of notes. I should have given myself more time to do this. Ah! Okay, I get it. I need to figure out... I think what I need to do is figure out in what order this was painted. Yeah, because they're not in order. Interesting. Okay. So starting with the fire as a base is what I need to do. I thought it was going to be like I cut them out, but no, I have to figure out what's in what order I'm supposed to go. Yeah, they're not in order. That's what I'm learning. Okay, let's put them in order then. In order of how they're supposed to go. So this one. This one. This one. It's not the right one. This is the right one. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now that they're in order... Yes, and then across all of them, I've got a campfire at the center. But then I also got a bull, a mammoth, and a human moving around. So I need to figure out... based on what? I know it's based on cycles of the sun, but what am I looking for? I guess the numbers... My guess is that since there's 3 of these, the numbers will reveal themselves by, you know, looking at how the characters move. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the man moves in a 3 pattern. That's what I've noticed. The man moves in a 3 pattern. Meanwhile, the mammoth moves in... a 6 pattern. And the bull moves... in a 5 pattern? Alright, let's start with the one I know. The man moves in a 3. I know that. Just putting him in as I go. Yeah, the second one is a 6. Pretty sure that's a 6. And then the third one is the bull. Let's figure out where the bull goes. Bull goes... So essentially what it has 8 versions of the same picture. I should explain this. It has 8 versions of the same picture, but the characters move, and once they're in order, I'll be able to figure out what the shape is. So that's essentially what we're going for. I have to go through each of the 8... And the way they're done is that they're not in clue order. They're in... I went by order of the sun on top of the little card. So, for example, H2 is the first one, H5 is the second one, so on and so forth. And essentially what we've got is we've got a mammoth, a guy... I want to say 2, because it looks like a 2. And that gives me... what is it? It gives me hexagon... That gives me a hexagon, triangle, triangle. Is that indeed what I need? Today's the 9th. Oh. Okay, I was right. Right numbers, wrong order. Okay, so yeah, I definitely did it in the wrong order. So 6. It says, I don't know. I'm not sure how I was supposed to determine the right order. maybe my clue was that the mammoth was supposed to be first, because that's the animal that appears in the story? I don't know. Or maybe it's because the man... I don't know. Maybe it's because the guy goes last. Because he's the one drawing the cave paintings. I don't know. I'm just going off what the book tells me, but... My numbers were right. They were just in the wrong order. I'm trying to figure out why my order was wrong. And best I can figure is that because the mammoths appear in the actual story prompt that they gave me, that's the one I go for first. And then because the guy is writing... And then because the cave painting was written by a man, by a cave person, that he would be last. That's the only logic I can think of. But in any case, 623 gives me circle, rectangle, circle, what is it, hexagon, circle, so that should be my solution. But it was indeed, that was indeed my correct solution. But that was indeed the correct idea, I just had them in the wrong order. So I got the puzzle right. Sort of. Okay, so circle, triangle, circle. Circle, 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 circle. There it is. Okay, that's gonna be my number 10. It's gonna be my 10. We're gonna put the cards for number 9 back in the slot. And that is gonna do her for today, I think. Okay, in any case, that was an interesting puzzle. I grasped the concept almost immediately. It's like, oh, I gotta put them in the right order, or I can't solve the puzzle. I understood that. My problem was that I didn't know what order the numbers were actually supposed to go in. So, oops, I thought I had the right solution. Turns out I did not. So I looked at the solution and I was like, oh, that's not right. Alright, any case, that's day 9 done. That was pretty fun. So in any case, that's going to do it for today, I think. Thank you guys so much for watching today's unboxing puzzle solve thing. If you absolutely enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter in the description below. Also be sure to check out my Discord. I want to try to hang out more over there, so please go do that. Please be sure to go and check out my, my Twitch. I stream Saturdays and Sundays over there, as well as over here. So, definitely, it's a matter of preference as to which one you prefer. I would prefer you go to Twitch, because I'm trying to get an affiliate over there. But, if you want, honestly, you can migrate over if you want to or not. But, I would appreciate if you were to follow me over on Twitch as well. So, please go do that. Also, be sure to go and check out my Patreon. Help support me. As always, it's not required, but it is recommended and highly appreciated. Because it helps support. It helps me get closer to doing this full time, so if you want to absolutely do that. I also have a Ko-Fi that does more or less the same thing. I need to get that set up. Maybe I'll transition over or something at some point. But, yeah. And also be sure to go and check out the videos linked in the end screen as well if you want to see more content like this. Top video is the most recent video. It may or may not be this video. Or so bottom video is the video recommended to you based on what you've already seen from me. Most likely the room, since that's the most similar thing I have to this. But, in any case... yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!